Hello everyone and welcome back to Sahula Sand Safari and our Upping the Ante challenge, which just got a lot more challenging. My friends, I thought I had some excellent news about our second female aardvark from this very fascinating family of albino aardvark who were found in a dumpster in the city trying to eat all of the scraps that humans left behind instead of the termites that they definitely should be chasing down. I thought I had some interesting news about this family. You know, the second of the three sisters was currently pregnant, and she was going to have the second in the Aardvark babies that we were going to add to our wonderful Zoodesia Zoo's contribution to the Upping the Ante challenge. And actually, our plan is full of holes. Our plan is absolutely full of holes because this little guy has just been born a bronze level anteater. But good news! The third of the anteater sisters is actually pregnant. Yes. Okay, so let me catch you guys up on things before we go ahead and zip along with the next anteater little territory that they're going to establish as we try to keep up with the last hour, at least as I am doing this, of the Upping the Ante challenge. Oh my goodness, it's always so frantic when we do these challenges because sometimes we just spread all over the place, but I actually find so much fun about this whole effort to just chase after the challenge and then knit everything back together once the challenge is over. I'm really looking forward to like transforming this into a wild dog habitat and being able to have the wild dogs dig up all sorts of relics and all sorts of dinosaur bones again over here. I'm really looking forward to having people enjoy the anteater habitats that we have created. It's going to be a really good time. But as you can see, we now have 3 anteater habitats. Every time the male, the gold quality normal male that we are using as the father of the anteaters, has finished up visiting with the females and being able to become a father to their future offspring, he wanders out of their territory because the male is not going to stick around in the female aardvark's territory. And we now have perfect territory expansions for the aardvarks. I went ahead and used up some of our precious time that we have left to spend all of our millions that we have here at Sahula Sands on this aardvark research. Oh, there's like the time thing is harder than like having the money to be able to get these, even harder than having the conservation credits than being able to get these adorable little aardvarks. Also, this zookeeper, the termite expert, definitely needs to run faster, so we'll train her better. But I went in and I used up some of our precious time to make this aardvark burrow we found on the gallery even more perfect, or excuse me, that's SimStock. The aardvark burrow we found on the workshop even more perfect for aardvarks by expanding it. So we actually had the female dig out a little bit of an expansion to her little aardvark territory, as you can see, and she actually dug a burrow that comes down here so that she could adventure all over here and even have a little spot to swim in and to drink from. And she even dug out from under these rocks that we added on in for a perfect Aardvark Den that I love. So, uh-oh. The baby has escaped! Oh dear, the baby... Okay, we've just yeeted the infant. That is not part of the plan, just as I was saying how this was a perfect Aardvark Den. Noted? Noted. I will fix that. Let's just casually get in here and slide in a couple more rocks. There's no reason for panic. No reason at all. It's all good. It's all good. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and move this tree. I love how it's the dead tree to indicate that, you know, the aardvarks are totally going to be chilling with all of the termites. Also, dangerous fighting for status. Oh, there's Buffalo. Buffalo causing problems. Alright, let's go ahead and find Fiend. He needs to be released to the wild. There we go. Alright, and the challenge of the challenge is also ignoring the rest of Sahula Sands when we do this too. But there we go. So she dug out a burrow over here. She now has a nice little place to relax in. I really love this. Look, she can watch her son come around after enjoying the little termite mound. And we went ahead and I saved this as a little workshop item blueprint so that every time the female aardvark becomes pregnant, we can actually go ahead and put down a brand new blueprint zone for the aardvark territory in a new spot and continue to have the aardvark territories expand and continue to hopefully have our keepers take good care of them. I think this would kind of be fun to add over here, actually. Yeah, it kind of would. Just at the back. Do I want people walking around back here, though? It'd kind of be fun to add over here as a little twisty challenge that can kind of blend in. Here, we'll put the next Aardvark group over here, I think. We'll move this down just a bit. All right. How about over some? There we go! All right, and we'll get the next Aardvark plunked down in here. I still need to like fix up a few spots that get a little bit wonky, but, and like this barrier for some reason just didn't save correctly. But I'm pretty excited about that. And in the future, I will try to do that before we start jumping in together and recording, to have like a quick territory expansion that we can put down for when we do these challenges. That way we can just get straight to having as many of these awesome animals as possible. All right, and we're gonna do this. Up we go. I heard you, zebra. And actually, we might get the zebra out of the spot they're currently in. We might get the zebra out of the spot they're currently in because they were actually there for a challenge as well. Okay, now I need to actually make a bridge. Dun 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 dun. That worked surprisingly well. I like that. Can I get a wider... Oh, nice. Oh, I'm so proud about this. We did a really good job with this part, guys. Look at that. And then we'll connect up over here. Oh, that made such a cool bridge. Oh, I'm so proud. We did a really, really good job with this. And then we'll connect that there. Excellent. All right, and we'll get that all looking nice in the future. This is the mudflat zone, so we're gonna need another keeper over here. And let's get moving, because now we need to have another pregnant female aardvark. So now that I've explained like kind of the gist of what we're doing, it's time to move. It's time to go ahead. We're gonna put down some more keeper houses, which we will name after some of you guys and our patrons in just a minute here. All right, let me move this hut over here. I like the idea that like there just have to be little expert huts, like little gardens. We'll put down a little savanna garden over here in just a minute. And then let's put down small path. There we go. Doesn't need to be very big. And we'll have a cute little garden. Again, it makes a mess, but then you fill in the details, okay? And then we need a new female aardvark. Do I have another female aardvark? I have a male aardvark, the brother of those females, the albino females that we had. Let's get rid of the West African lion. And we're looking for female aardvarks. Let's see. Nope. I said get rid of the West African lion. Aardvarks, aardvarks. Okay. And then here is a female. Yes. Okay, let's grab her. Hopefully we'll get plenty of lions, lions and leopards born in the background to help us out. The abandoned house needs some quick TLC. We'll move all but one male and one female out. And our warthog has passed away of old age. That is sad, but it does happen. And Nomble the zebra is trying to interbreed. Nomble, Darian, you need to not do that. There we go. We'll adopt him out. Okay, because he wasn't even very high quality. All right, so now we have another Aardvark territory. Again, it's a gigantic mess, but maybe we'll do a bunch of streams or just special episodes kind of smoothing out the chaos that we are creating around here. Let's actually make a little bit more chaos that's kind of fun by having a gigantic path for the Aardvark to kind of connect it up so people can see what's going on over here if they want to. Eventually, this Aardvark territory will be taken over by some other creature after all. And then let's have this. Oh, yay! And Andrea, the West African lion, is about to have offspring. Thank freaking goodness. I've never really tried to like carve out a path this big for our zoo yet, but it's giving me a good idea of how to kind of anticipate the way that the rest of this Aardvark zone might look in the future. All right, let's go ahead and grab our male. We're gonna move him on over. Let's also check in on our first female and see how old her baby is. All right, Lori, how old are you? And Lori is a female, so Lori can actually establish her own territory. She's gonna be old enough to establish her own territory in like a month, and her mom is gonna be ready for more babies. I see the writing on the wall. The Aardvarks are going to continue to help Sahula Sand Safari grow by digging out yet another territory, friends. All right, we'll be on top of this. We're like ready to go. Here, we can actually put this territory like over here. I kind of want to slip it in like this. Ooh, or if I did it like this, could I get 2 in? Okay, we'll see if she can have a territory really close to her mom. We'll have to see. It might be too close because of the terrain modifications that we need to do. Okay, all right, so we'll see how close we can get her territory to her mom's territory, because I think that's actually kind of adorable, the idea that she didn't wander too far from her mom's side. Let's see. Can't modify here, can't modify there. Can't modify anywhere. Oh, can we not put this over here? You would think with such a huge chunk, you'd be able to get this in somewhere. Let's play with it. I guess because... All right, let's try getting this path out of the way. Oh no! I take it back! Somebody is running with the mail right now. I want him to be able to get to where he needs to go. All right, come on, Aardvark. It's your dream territory around here, friend. Our zebra, our big... Oh, we did it! Okay, so we could have one over here. All right, and this will be her spot. Again, this is a mess, but it's like throwing down a bunch of dice and just having to deal with whatever circumstances hand you. So I'll take it. Absolute chaotic mess. We'll fix it in the future. I only have an hour left. I get a little bit chaotic when this happens. All right, let's see. And we're gonna go ahead and we're going to stick in these as well. We also have a bunch of new keepers who are helping us out. Azaru the cheetah died! Oh no, we'll need to get a couple new cheetah. Cheetah are very, very important in keeping these populations going. Okay, how are we doing with this female? She's actually gonna be ready to go ahead. We need to name these babies. She grew up! Lori actually aged up, you guys! Just in time for her own territory. And we actually have a male that we can add on in. That's going to be a perfect addition. Now we'll go ahead and we'll add the male in right away because he's the, well, I guess he's kind of the uncle. I think they're far enough unrelated that we should be okay. So we're going to move the male in here and fingers crossed that'll be okay. And yay! Apparently we have another baby somewhere. Sweet, another gold baby. What? Did you guys already like have a baby or something? No, Panda's not pregnant. So it was this baby. Yes. Okay. So Mashika actually had another female. That's wonderful. She had a gold goldie female. Oh, yay. Okay. We're going to actually go through and we're going to rename all of these Aardvark. We're going to put down termite mounds to celebrate their birth. And if we can manage to get into, we managed to get 2 Aardvarks and I have an hour left. Oh boy. So if we can manage to get enough to get to like bronze and levels like that, I wanted to put out statues for the Aardvarks and everything. We'll have to see how far we can go with this. But I do love that we just have to randomly put down their territory and then deal later with whoever's going to take them over when the Aardvarks are gone. And speaking of the Aardvarks being gone, I think we're actually going to come in and we are going to adopt out all of these excess ostriches and all of the excess zebra that we have in here. Because these were challenge animals that we no longer need, and we'll put an aardvark in here with a burrow to show how animals, when they've overgrazed this area, they're migrating out of the way, and we'll bring in the aardvarks and see how the land inside ends up changing to meet the aardvarks' needs. Just like the land over here changed to meet the needs of the ostriches, and actually, will these guys care if they're aardvarks? I don't know if these guys will even care if there are aardvarks. That's a fun idea. Okay, why are the zebras so unhappy? Oh, because they don't have enrichment? Okay, so you know what? Let's add in an aardvark. Let's get another female aardvark, and then she can start like chilling inside. Here's a really great love, protect, conserve. What a fun name to name your zoo after. We'll get a female aardvark added in here. And then we'll go ahead and try, let's see. We'll try adding in an Aardvark Den, like so. Which will just be territory. This is actually just for the Aardvark to be able to have somewhere to kind of be out of the way of everybody. I think we'll put the Aardvark Den maybe over here, and the other animals can climb on it. I need to put it just so. Yeah, there we go. We'll have to see if the female can like burrow in there or not. Push it down a little. There. Nice. I think the Aardvark will be able to get in there. And then we'll try to make this a little bit nicer. Alright. Yay! Okay, so she's actually doing pretty good in here. Doesn't like the plants, but otherwise doing well. Lori, you don't need to escape. Please go back in. She's checking on her mom, kind of like peeking over the edge to see how her mom's doing. See, this is the fun of a challenge that I waited too long on, is just being able to... Normally we grow this zoo so slowly because you want to be very meticulous and detailed, even down to the sort of zen relaxation that you get into with just moving the rocks around, right? It's kind of fun to add in a little bit of chaos. Just saying. And it'll be really fun to try to clean this up one day. We are doing more Twitch streams over on Twitch. I'm loving it so much. Honestly, they're only possible at the moment because of Patreon, like the patrons who really give me space to be able to put time into helping these guys really enjoy life. Lori, there you are. Hopefully you will soon become pregnant with Oldla's child. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and prepare this zone. Do we have... Okay, we've got 2 Aardvarks. They're not having any babies yet. We might move forward quickly to try to progress that situation. Because we actually have a female, 2 females now who are unattended by any males. So I might go ahead and get in. And let's put this there before they decide to escape. And I might go ahead and actually get another male because now we have an aardvark inside of this habitat. That's a plain zebra off to the vet. How's our aardvark? We'll go ahead and increase the quality of food. Yeah, we have an unattended female aardvark in here who could use some company. And we also need, let's see, do we have a mate in here? We also need a male in this habitat because this female is actually going to be ready for a mate now that her baby has grown up. So let's move. We've got this. We need to check in on our cats and get more cheetahs to make sure that we can grab ourselves more aardvarks. All right, where are... Okay, there's a male. We really need to try to aim for like gold quality aardvarks. That's a female. That's fantastic. Let's look just for males. All right. And probably want to flip that around. Okay. Yay! Here's a 600 from Avalon as well. All right, so we'll go ahead and move this one in to where we already have our established female who we have tried breeding with. And then I hope, you know, we've got such a little time left. Let's go with Liveland. Now we have a bunch of aardvarks. We're suddenly very flush in aardvarks, friends. I guess if we wanted to, we could even put aardvarks into Vast Horizons? I didn't even think about that, but we totally could. We could totally try to stick aardvarks into Vast Horizons and also just continue to expand Aardvark land. Like this could be really cool because we could combine these 2 habitats into one big habitat and maybe have the wild dogs have a big space to roam from over here and up here. We could maybe have a big bridge or a tunnel people could go through and the wild dogs could go up and over. That could be really cool. All right, do we have any pregnant aardvarks? We'll speed things along to the end of the year. And as we're working on getting to the end of the year and checking in on our aardvarks, we're gonna go ahead and name them because it's been a little bit and we haven't named any of these guys yet. I haven't even gotten down the termite mounds I wanted to celebrate their presence. So this female is actually going to be named Shard, after Metallic Shard. What a really cool name. And I love that you guys are adding fun facts into the ends. Yes, Pinda's about to mate. Oh, I hope Pinda gets pregnant. Come on, baby Aardvarks. Yes, Pinda's expecting offspring. Huzzah. We can get another female Aardvark in just a second. Gosh, I'm very excited about that, actually. But thank you so much for leaving cool fun facts about the animals in the comments section. It brightens my day. I've had so many people tell me that they love seeing those animal facts. Kiwi is like one of the infamous famous people here in our community who's always leaving animal facts. And to see you guys adding in even more is so fun. So Metallic Shard, the animal fact that you add in says, fun fact, there are little to no albino lions left in the wild and most are only in captivity. And yes, we do talk about that. There's only 3, 1, 2, 3 at last count, which I think was in October, white lions in the wild. And all white lions who are in captivity usually are a interbred group descended from that particular pride of lions, which I think is really interesting, from a specific area in Africa. And the 3 wild lions who are left are protected very well. Hopefully they've got plenty of protection because they definitely need it. And I really hope that they'll do well and they'll be safe and be able to flourish. We'll talk more about them because you can actually watch live streams live on Wild Earth with those lions. Last I checked, I don't know if they're still working with that particular group. Wait, Lori's about to interbreed. Slow things down here for a second. Why? Lori, you're pregnant, but you interbred? That counts as your... Oh, dang it. So I guess that does count as actually being her uncle. Phooey! Okay, I was hoping that wouldn't count, but it did. All right, well, let's get to the end of the year, and let's see if we can get down another Aardvark habitat from my blueprints. Because we've got another territory coming on down. Come on, ladies! The Aardvarks are just very, very busy. They're definitely carving out lots and lots of space. All right. Oh, these are so ugly, just smashed together like this. I know, guys. We do not have a beautiful, relaxing zoo at the moment, but we'll fix it in post, basically. And Panda's about to have a baby. What? All right, end of the year treat there. People apparently love our zoo, even though we're completely neglecting them at the moment. Let's go ahead and get ourselves in another female aardvark if we can. Thank you, Jungle Zoo, for a cheap female aardvark. We're going to need to check on our lions pretty soon because I'm going to run out of points. Is that the one that we're adding in? Yeah, okay, we're putting her in right now. Let's go ahead and snag the little rock blockade that we need. And then let's move the albino male from Lori's area. And he's going to get moved over here. Let's make sure that we have all of this zone watched over by the mud flats. There we go. And then let's actually get a big keeper hut in here so that our keepers don't have to go terribly far. And we'll say there's like a little village right over here, you know? You know, somebody's little house is just like set up right over in this section. And they've got a nice garden. And then let's put down a staff room. Can we put in a staff room here too? So somebody can rest? Okay, we'll put in a small staff room. And this is just, you know, just a couple people just live here. They just chill. They're very happy to be here and taking care of all of these aardvarks. Because it's fun to imagine there's like a little village sometimes that's part of this world. And if you're not here for the roleplay, I'm not sure why you're here, but I do hope you're having a good time. Maybe you're here just to watch me run around like a chicken, trying to get all of these little challenge pieces put together. All right, Penda, did you manage to have, my dear? All right, that's not Penda. Facility is without power. Aha, we can fix that. Don't worry. We'll go ahead and add in. See, they've got a little garden. Just a nice little garden tucked at the back. And we'll fill that in with like more plants and that'll just be delightful. There, and let's make sure that that is actually going to be part of the work zones as well. Boom. A little touch there. All right, so I don't think we have gone up on the challenge. Does that mean Penda's baby was not... Oh, no, we've got 3! We've got 3 friends! Okay, look, there's silver! We're in the bronze range already! Yes, just for participating! We've got 1 hour left! Can we make it to at least silver? I will be so tickled if we can make it to silver. Oh, we're gonna have to see. Penda, where's your baby? Yay! And Penda has indeed been able to have a little baby. And friends, we are already up, ready for another anteater. So I'm wondering, let's actually start adding anteaters into some of the other established parts of the zoo. Why not? That'd be really cool. I think we could definitely have some good anteaters. And Snowy, why are you hungry and thirsty? Snowy, then come on, wake up. Snowy, your welfare is at 10% because you've been napping. You know the zebra are getting so old if they're literally sleeping to the point where they starve to death, the poor things. But we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 anteaters currently in Anteater Alley now. We haven't even had a chance to name all of them just yet. And we'll have to see if we've got more babies popping all around the place in just a minute here. And is little Adana almost ready to age up? Oh, Adana's old now. Adana's super old and her son has grown up. Oh, geez. All right, we'll go ahead and we'll release Adi to the wild. And we actually need to go ahead and snag one of the new males. Actually, it's this male, the original male, OG male. And he's gonna come over and try to see if there's any more anteater babies to be had. And then we'll check in on all of the others. Oh, this is so exciting and extremely chaotic. But I'm not gonna complain because like one day we can turn this into a mega habitat. We'll fix it in post. But all right, friends, thank you so much for joining oh my word. The challenges definitely get me a little tongue-tied. But thank you so much for joining me on this journey as we vastly expanded how many anteaters we have. And if you would like to follow along on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.